Hi everybody, it's Phili from Create and Curate, and today we are talking wool and crochet and knitting and just squishy goodness. So crochet is one of my absolute true loves. If I had to pick between sewing and crochet, I think I would probably pick crochet, simply because you can do it anywhere and because it's so cheap and accessible. You can find balls of wool in charity shops for like 50p, and a crochet hook you can carry around in your pocket, or more often than not you'll find them in my hair. When I've got my hair tied up, I've always got a crochet hook stuck in there. So crochet is very much one of my loves. Today we're going to be going through some new wool that I've just recently bought and some of the projects that I'm doing. Can we talk about, we're just going to have a no judgment zone, okay? From now until the end of the video, we're going to have no judgment on the fact that I have a lot of WIPs and have completed none of them. Well, oh, actually, no, even the one completed one that I was going to show you, I haven't actually finished it because I haven't sewn the ends in. Let me show you that one first, and then we'll start on the fact that I've got nothing done. So, granny square jumper, cardigan. I mean, it's lovely, apart from the fact that I haven't sewn the ends in because I cannot be bothered. I sewed the ends in for each individual square, but it's just attaching it all together. It only goes to there. And then I did the sleeves. I got bored of doing granny squares, so I did this nice pattern for the sleeves instead. I think that looks quite pretty. And then went around the edge with blue. But, oh, look, all the ends. I just get so bored, you know? What do you think? It looks quite good, doesn't it? I didn't follow a pattern. I just sort of made it up as I went along. I think I had, says 25 squares on the back and then 8 on each front. Just two, is there 8 or 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh 10. So it's 10, 20, 45 squares in total. And it didn't really take that long. And it's just nice enough to go over a dress or to go over like a plain top and give you a little bit of oomph. I think once I sew the ends in, I will need to give it a wash and block it a bit. Otherwise it'll lose all its niceness, won't it? But probably should have blocked the squares beforehand, but how will people know it's handmade if it doesn't look a little bit rough and ready, you know? Okay, so first WIP is I don't want to lose my hooks, is a nice poncho for one of the kids. I've started neck down, in case you couldn't tell. I haven't actually tried it on them yet to make sure if it fits. So basically, I'm going out at the moment. The pattern, I wasn't really following a pattern. I read vaguely a pattern that said just increase every 5 stitches. So I've increased every 5 stitches, and now I'm worried that I've increased too much. I might have to stop in a minute. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So maybe if I get to 10 rows of increasing and then just go out, that might work. But this pattern has a ribbed neck, and then it also, once you get to the outer edges, it has ribbed cuffs as well. So you really do just grab hold of 2 ends of the circle and then make cuffs out of them. So it's almost like a wearable, like a proper wearable poncho. Because the problem is with the girls is that they just muck around and then they'll end up like garrotting themselves or like just it flouting about. Definitely a word, flouting about. So I thought if I put cuffs on the ends, that will mean that it's more jumpery and it will sort of stay tucked in. This wool it's a teal and it's just a DK. It's from an acrylic DK. It's from Aldi actually, and they've got some offers on at the moment. I haven't got down there yet and all the good stuff's going to be gone, but that's okay. I'm at peace with that. My next WIP is, I haven't really got very far with it, but it is a loose jumper it's by Katarina, but the pattern is free on Hobby. I'll put a picture here and I will link it down below. It's got this really nice detail in the middle, and then I'm just going to go back up the side. I think it's got, has it got ribbing on it? Yeah, it must do. It feels quite big for a ribbed neckline, doesn't it? Oh wait, no, it goes about there. Well, that's not too bad for a ribbed neckline. It is I don't know if you can see the glitter in it, in the red. It's supposed to be like a wintry Christmassy jumper. But, oh, there we go. It's glistening a little bit. Oh, that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? This was a red glitter from Mariners, but it was last year's, and I don't know if I've seen it since. So I don't know if they're still doing it, but it's just a really nice light DK. I've done it with a 5mm because it just makes it really nice and loose and soft. And I think that's what I want. Last year I had loads of really structured, bulky jumpers. It just made me look like a square. So this year I'm going for like loose and floaty, just a nice light one. So that's my second WIP. My third WIP that I've got on at the moment. Well, oh, hang on, it's in the book. I'm making a little, it will make sense, ta-da, a kawaii crochet garden. And even though I've now lost the page of what I was doing, oh, I was making a rose for one of the kids. They wanted that for their bedroom. So this is hobby cotton, and it's in like a sand colour. Was it hobby or did I get it from Wool Warehouse? I think that's a lie. I think it's drops from Wool Warehouse. Either way, I will put the links, both the links down below, just so that you can get it for yourself. But this book is so cute. I got this off Amazon, and look all the different things you can make. Aren't they adorable? I thought they'd be really lovely for the children's bedrooms or as like little gifts. Aren't they cute? How pretty. I need to get some, what are they called? Pipe cleaners to make my fronds stand up and such like. Oh, look at that one. Did anyone have a talking or a singing one of those back in the day? Or am I showing my age? Maybe I'll keep quiet on that one. But yeah, they've got some really lovely little bits in there. That was, how much was it? $15.99. I didn't pay $15.99. I think I paid about a tenner for it. But like I said, from Amazon, I will link below. So those are all of my WIPs that I've got going on at the moment. And this is my delivery of squishy goodness. This is what I plan to make in the upcoming season. What have we got in here? Don't put your heads in plastic bags, people. You'll die. We've got some Mariners Chunky Mermaid. She loves a Chunky Mermaid. Shade 1320. It would be nice if they had the names of them, because this has definitely got a name as opposed to the shade colour, wouldn't it? But this is for little ones, hat and gloves, but not an all-in-one. She wants a hat and gloves all attached, or like mittens all attached. So that's for that one. And then I've got here it is. So I've got some black chunky, which is for a sweater vest. I'll put a picture here. That pattern is a free pattern. I'll link it down below. Although in that pattern it looks a lot chunkier than this stuff, so I'm a bit hesitant about that. Maybe I should have gone super chunky, but then I would have needed about 30 balls for super chunky. Either way, we'll see how it comes up. I was a bit frustrated because Mariners they're brilliant, they're absolutely fantastic and such good value, but they didn't have very many colours. So like the brown that's in the picture, they didn't have that in the chunky. They don't do that colour. So I had to go black. It was black or grey, and I thought grey was really schooly. So I went black instead. I thought with a nice, under a nice, or rather over a nice shirt, that would look lovely. And then we've got, ooh, Cozy Toes. Is it called Cozy Toes? Get Cozy blanket yarn, super chunky. This is for what is it for? Slippers for everybody, particularly the two littlies, because it's so fluffy. I wish you could feel how fluffy it is. It's really lovely. It's got no give to it, but I think for just like slip-on slippers, it will be absolutely fine. I'm just going to do a bigger sock. I'm going to up the size of my needle, so my hook rather, so I'll probably use an 8 or a 10. What does it say to use? A 9. So yeah, I'll go for a 10 and work up the base of a sock pattern, and then just like stop at the ankle as opposed to keep going up, and then they're like little slip-on slipper socks things. So they'll be really, really cute and really nice for winter. And then, oh, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this, but I bought an entire cone of wool. I don't know why. So like I said, I just want some jumpers this year that are a bit looser and a bit more freer. And I thought, I know, I'll go with some 4-ply. I don't often use 4-ply, and it'll be really nice and it'll be really thin. I suppose I didn't really think about how long it would take to make up. But between this and my red jumper, I'm all set for Christmas. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? And it's a big old chunky fella. It is 500 grams. I wonder how many meters that is. 1,000,000 meters. I'm making that up. But a jumper pattern. If anyone has any free jumper patterns that they want to share, please do pop them in the comments. I know that Hobby have a load of free patterns. Ravelry is always quite good, but I tend to go to Pinterest first, see pictures of what people have made, and then make my way back to Ravelry. Otherwise, Ravelry's so hit and miss, isn't it? Because you can have some really nice, like modern patterns, and then you get some really traditional stuff, and you think, oh, I just want the modern things. Or well, I do anyway. I just want the modern stuff. I don't want your Fair Isle and your cable knit and stuff like that. Oh, although there's a lady on, she keeps coming up on my Instagram, and she has a whole course on how to do cable knitted looking crochet. I wonder if I can find, I'll see if I can find the her name, and I'll put like her little course thing there. So yeah, that's all my wool. Oh no, wait, there's two more. Are these not the most beautiful things in the entire world? This is made by Cozy Kitchen Fibres. It's black rose and blue grey, and they are superwash merino nylon, which is 75% wool, 25% nylon. It's a 4-ply, and it's just delicious. So my husband is the knitter in the house, as we all know, and he got these as a thank you present for doing some work for the church. He absolutely loves them and cannot wait to get started on some socks. It's going to be brilliant. I think they were dyed, well, not like specifically for him, that would be too much, but they were dyed with him in mind, because he asked for red and blue. So they're really, really lovely. They're so soft and so, look at the colours. The way they're just so subtle, but gorgeous at the same time. I love that one. Look at that. Aren't they lovely? And Cozy Kitchen Fibres is just down the road from us in the next village along as well. So she does all of her own stuff there. I'll pop the link in the comments below. And I can't wait to see what he's going to make with them. Well, socks, but I can't wait to see the socks that he's going to make with them. So between all of that fabric that I've got and all of this wool that I've got, I'm not entirely sure I've got time to sit and talk to you guys anymore. I've got stuff to be doing. Maybe I should be doing it whilst I'm chatting to you guys. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? And that would make things much easier. Or I could just get my arse into gear, finish off some of the projects, and then I'll have loads more stuff to show you. Let me know what you would make with the fabric. Oh my goodness me. Such force of habit. Let me know what you would make with the wool and what your favourite wool supplier is, because it's clear that mine is Mariners. I do love a Mariners. And Hobby for patterns. Where do you get your patterns from? Tell me all of it. Anyway, I'm off to go and do some crochet. I'll see you next week. Bye.